Well, a little business to take care of first. Don't forget to enter the drawings for the UV5R donated by Harold Stark, and the T-shirt drawings, which continue as long as I've got T-shirts anyway. The Shed Poets have released the official video for hobo hopping, and I'll put a link in the description for that. So lots of things to go look at in the description. You might be wondering how it is that I'm planning to ride a Union Pacific line across Kansas over the Samson of the Cimarron Bridge when I'm on BNSF in Fort Madison. Well, this is all due to the magic of trackage rights, and the UP has trackage rights to run several trains a day between Chicago and Kansas City on that BNSF Southern Transcon. So that's what I'm taking advantage of. So I was pretty sure we'd roll into Kansas City and just change crews and continue on, and that is what's happening. But it takes me back 51 years to the summer of 1974, the only time I've been apprehended by an actual true special agent of the railroad, and was hauled off a train with my buddy Dan in this yard in Kansas City. And the guy was really nice to us. Didn't give us a ticket, but he did give us a ride to the interstate so we could get the hell out of Kansas City. We were trying to get to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and getting there on a train was not going to happen, especially Union Pacific. We didn't know what we were doing. But anyway, we did make it to Kansas City from Wichita, which was a fantastic ride. Then, but the other part of this that takes me back 51 years is that we're going to run over Rock Island tracks, and the Union Pacific was going to merge with Rock Island at one time, but it took so long to get, back then they had the Interstate Commerce Commission, it took so long to get approval that the Rock Island fell apart in the meantime, and Union Pacific kind of picked up a bunch of it for little or nothing. So that's how Union Pacific ends up owning these Rock Island tracks, or at least I think that's my interpretation of history. I may be wrong about what exactly went on there. But anyway, long story short, the major division point on the Rock Island was Herington, Kansas. And when my buddy and I rode out of Wichita, the train got to Herington, broke up, reformed, and went on to Kansas City. Well, today, the Union Pacific changes crews in Herington on this run. So I went right through Herington 51 years after the first time, and only time I've been through there. And the train changed crews, and on we went. Anyway, here we go. We stopped in Herington, Kansas for a crew change. About 2 o'clock in the morning. Oklahoma. Something apparently either wrong with the tracks or wrong with the train, I'm not sure which. But anyway, we're sitting and hopefully it won't be too long. It's still pretty cool from overnight, but it's going to heat up pretty quickly, so hopefully we'll keep moving. We're not that far from Dalhart, about 60 miles where I want to get off. So, life on the rails. So this is Texoma. Well, made it to Dalhart. I bailed off. They were doing some work on the north end of the yard, so I kind of hightailed it out of there. Didn't hang around. But as you can see, Dalhart is kind of a long and skinny yard here, the UP yard, kind of a tall drink of water, as they might say. And then the tracks cross over the Burlington Northern tracks that run from Amarillo to the east of us to up to Trinidad and then on up to Denver. So this is a fairly, not busy, but there's a fair number of trains between the UP and the BNSF through here every day. And it's got a really cool, and I think the Yard Buzzards highlighted this in one of their videos, but it's got a really cool underpass where the road goes under the track that sort of interchanges between the UP and the BNSF there. So the road goes under the first one, there's a bridge, and then it goes under the diamond. So the diamond itself is actually on a bridge, which I'm not sure I've ever seen that anywhere before. So that's kind of cool. There's an old train station on the BNSF there as well. And the Rock Island station, I think, is long gone, been torn down. But anyway, here we are, middle of nowhere, Texas. Take care, everybody, and thanks for watching.